All right, everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to Let's Talk Sports. Yes, this is episode 51, and it's dealing with football because yesterday was the small start of the NFL free agent market. Now, Wednesday, everything fully take off, but it was a opening where teams go ahead and start picking players they need before the NFL draft, which is next year. And not next year, in next month, in April. So here we go. Dolphins has released Tua. Tua is no longer a Miami Dolphins. He gave us good 6 years. Now last year was horrible. He had the most miserable and disappointing last year as a Miami Dolphin quarterback. So with that said, Mr. Sullivan and head coach Hafley had decided to change gears and give to a talk that we will be releasing you from your duties. You feel free to shop around, but here's the catch: they was in a $99.9 million dead salary with Tour, which means that 56 million of that money is paid up this year by the Dolphins. So, with that said, Tua shopped around and he landed him a job with the Atlanta Falcons as a starting quarterback because Atlanta Falcons quarterback went down with a massive, almost year-ending ACL injury. So the starting quarterback will be out. And it's a good thing for Tua. One, this is a good move for Tua because one, he is a lefty. Two, he have a good offensive line. Three, he got a running back that can go ahead and take the pressure off him and open up play action. Two is accurate with the ball, and three, he can hit his targets down the field. Now, for fantasy owners, is this a good acquisition to add to on the team? Absolutely, yes. But Tua signed a 1.3 million one-year contract with the Atlanta Falcons, which the Miami Dolphins were in a dead cap salary with Tua and will be paying him his remaining 56 million this year. So yes, Tua is in a win-win situation, but Tua is also in a heartbroken situation because even though he had a bad year last year, but this year is going to be a good year because one, Tua don't have to play in the cold. He play in the dome. Yes, nice and hot. Now the other 8 remaining games or 9 remaining games will be away. Yes, he has to play in the cold. Can Tua muscle wins and get the Falcons in the playoffs? That's the question. Now the Falcons could have went directly in getting a rookie quarterback in the first round, but Falcons was sitting deep low with a 9-8 record, so they're sitting like at the number 20 spot, and they knew that the quarterback they wanted was off the board, so they went ahead and shopped around. Tua is a good fit for the Falcons. I'm sorry to see Tua leave, but for Mr. Sullivan and Coach Hafley, Tua was not their guy for them this year. Now, Urias was set as the starting quarterback until they shopped around. So, did the Dolphins shop around? Absolutely. They signed veteran quarterback from Green Bay Packers, Malik Willis, to a comfortable 3 year, $67.5 million with 45 million guaranteed. Even though he get hurt, I hope not, he still get paid because he got $45 million up front. Even though he signed a 3 year deal, he'll be getting a comfortable 22.5 million within those 3 years as a starting quarterback. Yes, he's happy. I can't wait to see what Willis do with the offense because right now they are revamping the offensive line big time. They letting a lot of people go. The fullback Ingles was let go. I mean, the Dolphins is cleaning house. They getting rid of players that were not to their liking or to their capability of being what the team needs from that athlete. So, with that said, Tua is moving on to the Falcons. I'm gonna miss Tua. Tua did his thing. He had his bad year. They released Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is no longer a Dolphin because Tyreek got tired of being with the Dolphins after last year when they didn't make the playoffs. So, what was the purpose of acting out like that, Mr. Hill, but he's a free agent. It's a lot of people leaving the Dolphins, defensive wise as well as offensive wise. So we got a new veteran quarterback, Malik Willis. Can the Dolphins get their money, professional athletes, in the draft? We will see. But I am happy that we have Malik Willis as a quarterback, and he's more like Lamar Jackson in a way. He could go ahead and get the ball in that tight window. Is out, is accurate, and is in a tight window only for the receiver to get. He know where the ball needs to be at. That's one thing I liked about Malik Willis when I saw some footage of him. I like that. Hafley did come from Green Bay, and he said, you know what, let me bring my guy over, Malik Willis. They talked to him, they signed him to a nice, hefty $67.5 million deal with $45 million of that money guaranteed up front. Just like I said, Tua will be getting paid the remainder of his salary this year, which is $56 million, because the Dolphins was in a dead cap salary situation with Tua. So, and the Falcons say, hey, we'll sign him to a league minimum, $1.3 million for 1 to 2 years. He's off a 1 year. So after this year, in 2027, if everything works out for Tua in Atlanta, they might extend his contract. We will see. But Tua, as a supporter of the Miami Dolphins since 1979, yes, 5 years old. Thank you for giving us some good times. Even though we made the playoffs a couple of times with you, but you gave us the worst year ever, which was last year. And I wish you the best in your athletic journeys with Atlanta. If it don't work out with Atlanta, I hope you find a good team for you. And for Malik Willis, welcome aboard. Now, my question as a supporter, because I'm going to support my team, can the Miami Dolphins as a unit, not individually, as a unit, get to the playoffs and beyond in 2026 and 2027 NFL season year? I want to thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.